We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. To playoff hope.
Let's play ball. Out.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Standing in, Darren James, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Striding in once again, Darren James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2.
On the bag, on the bag, on
in
the
the
bag.
dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. Striding into the box, Darren James.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race.
Jose Ramirez.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So stepping in, Aiden Fader, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. James blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Nice, nice. I see you working.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On the ground is short, could be 2. To second for 1, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th. Ready for another shot
Leading
now.
up,
Darren
Toronto.
James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Tolles in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Ender Inciarte.
One and 2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. James is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Kiermaier over at second. Marte is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Alfonso Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tim Meza earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. 2 playoff hopefuls do. Madison Bumgarner will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1. Into the box now, Darren James. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job.
Stepping into the box, Will Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 0-2. Towards second. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left. Standing in, Darren James. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they get 3. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Striding in, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Marte at second with 2 down. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Brandon Drury.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. At the plate, number 13. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit.
And
still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels. And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be digging in now. Darren James coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Kiermaier, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound.
Tyler White will bat next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Working for the punch out, and there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to.
Stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. Another. Into the box, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he takes ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on!
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So striding in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Number 1.
So digging in now, Aiden Fader. High
Come on.
White will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Robinson.
Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The tag gets 1. On to first to complete the double play. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Borucki earns his 5th winner of the year.
1 error. They left 7 men on base.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. And there he goes toward second. Shot toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he drops it.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't.
Striding in for Houston, Boston wins. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit out toward second. James has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to short. Diaz picks it up. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Armando Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. James comes up with it. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Darren James.
Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Ramirez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Runner goes softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And Shelby Robinson is the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shelby
The 3-1. 1-1 on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Armando Ramos.
Now batting, right fielder, Armando Ramos.
Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Houston put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Emmett Rodriguez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been.
Ready now, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. The ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The side. So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ramos on the move, He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Darren James. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Row, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake to this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now to the plate, Andrew Toles.
Batting fifth.
Swanson gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Go!
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto.
So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Renato Nunez.
The 1-2. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. Settling in now, Darren James. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we get digging in once again. Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready with the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Nope. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Marte leads off first with one away. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. So one run here on one base hit, the home run, no error. In now, Johnny Azzopardi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 3 runs already home here. Right side.
Hang on. Right here.
Brings it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So digging in now, number 13. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready on 1 and 2. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 2 home runs in the inning.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Darren James.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
You can beat it. Flip of his glove for 1 to Aguilar for the double play. Richie Donovan gets the call from.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to.
Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny? Digging in, Darren James. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just missed above the zone. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Roberto Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can for later innings.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance. Darren James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gonzalez ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Softly hit to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Goodwin.
1-1.
The inning is it sent out to second. James ranges to his left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Stepping up now, Darren James, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Great stuff to close out that game. And he better hang on to that baseball because it's a special one. That's career save number 200. Definitely a nice milestone.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
The
Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Ryan Barucki earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Real soon at Tropicana Field.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. As October draws. Stepping in for the Jays, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Kiermaier, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to...
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Rafael Montañez. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots. Power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So now in the box, Darren James. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another. Up next for the Rays, Byron Coppola. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving back into this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll. Darren James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now at the plate, Rafael Montañez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And softly toward the hole. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Jays lead it 4-3.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday Night Baseball from Cody Reed will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Sharp ground ball to third. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in, Willie Adames. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Willie Adames.
Hard hit ball to second. James over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ramirez.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Goodwin.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning. At the plate, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he lays off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be
stand up.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Guillermo Salas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2, here it is. 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Montañez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
Striding in once again, Darren James. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. He's held in check. Striding into the box, Peter Harrington.
Now batting, second baseman, Peter.
The 0-1 delivery.
Harrington.
Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 12 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Into the box now, Darren James with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Marte takes his lead at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. So stepping in, Desmond McWilliams. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Towards second. James is right there. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Rafael Montañez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Montañez.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Aimed toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Herrera.
The 0-1 pitch.
Sent
on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Settle for... Coming to the plate now, Darren James.
Darren James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Billy Hinkle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things that like to do from the left side is
bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Ramirez. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. James on at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, number 13. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Lined hard towards short. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Last chance here, and stepping in, Socrates Brito. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Lo. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston. Stephen Worth will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word? Striding in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him?
On to the shortstop, but throw
stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier.
Number 1.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the... Stepping in, Darren James.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Darren.
Here's the first pitch to him.
James.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Throwing to second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
Barreto fields cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston, Pablo Vasquez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
That's it.
Takes this the other way to right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting.
Into the box, Darren James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, James is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the count will be full. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Albright is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox,
Now
Joey Gallo. He's
The
got a
left
hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gallo.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gallo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you. So striding in, Darren James. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot. And when they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball. You throw him a breaking ball, it better be a good one, because if you hang it, he's going to bang it.
1-1 to count. Hit well on the ground.
Hard 90.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jose Ramirez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field.
Come on,
and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1-1.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. James from shallow right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now at the plate, Brian Matson.
The first baseman, number 2, Brian Matson.
This inning is it sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Line to the right side. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits.
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in. Now at the plate, Darren James. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Roll, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-2. A little roller toward the hole.
Right here, on the back.
On the backhand. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Coming to the plate now, Aiden Fader. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. 2-1, here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barreto brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right. Ready now, Brian Matson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Brian Matson.
Here now the 2-2.
Balls up, balls up.
Here's a pop-up now. James moving to his left. He's got it one away. So striding forward now, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, James is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Paul DeYoung.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the... Now batting, Darren James, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Darren.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Into the box now, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, James is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't healthy.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The designated hitter, Jose.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of... So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tino Veras.
Tino Veras.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Towards second. James moving to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Devers ranges back, and he has it for out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory.